This video is going to show you how to add web pages to your New York Learns website. So when you are in the website builder in New York Learns, you're going to notice by default you're given a few pages such as my blog, news and announcements, contact me. Those are pages we'll get to later, but for now we're going to actually build our own web pages. So if I click on view my website to see what it currently looks like, you're going to see in my menu on the left that I have a few different menu options. I have my home page, which everybody is given, and I have my blog, news and announcements, and contact me. And then I've begun adding other pages to my website that I want to include. So now I want to add another link to my web page. And in order to do that, what you're going to do is scroll down a little bit to where it says My Website Pages. And then you're going to come over to the right of that and you will click Add a Web Page. Now you have to be careful because you do not want to click Add a Web Page next to any of your existing pages. These will create subpages. This is something we'll go over later on. So I want to create a brand new web page link in my menu, so I'm going to click Add a Web Page. Now after you click Add a Web Page, very often what happens is it scrolls you all the way down to the text area where you're going to put the content of that web page. But before you put any content in it, what you should do is scroll up and where it says page title, put a page title in. What is the content going to be on this website? If you forget to put a page title, you're going to have a problem making this particular page public. So we're going to add a new page title. We're going to add another link, and perhaps we're going to include helpful websites. Now that we have a title, now we can add the content to this particular page. So you may put a description of your website, or you may just put a website link on here. It's up to you how you want to organize it. And then once you have a title, you have some content on here, you can begin adding your websites. And we'll go over how to make these hyperlinks in another video, but for now we're just going to add our content onto this site. And again, you have all the options at the top of your text box to make changes. You can change the size to the title, you can change the color scheme if you wish. You have your alignment buttons so you can center titles or move things to the right or to the left. I'm going to make my font a little bit bigger so it's a little bit more visible. And then once I'm done adding content to this particular page, I'm going to come down to the bottom and I'm going to click Save. So now you can see my helpful websites page is available. However, it's not actually going to be visible. You can see the difference between my home page and my helpful websites page. My home page is in dark black and my helpful websites appears to be gray. What this means is the website is available to you, but to users who review your website, they would not be able to see this link yet. This is helpful if there's some pages that you're working on that you're not ready to make public. However, if we want this page to be visible on our menu so that our users can get to that particular link, what you have to do is come over to the right of each one of your pages, and you're going to see a little red button that says Offline. By default, every time you create a new page, it will always stay offline until you physically click it and turn it online. So I'm going to click Offline, and after I click it, you're going to see it turns green, and then it will say it is online. So any pages that say offline, users are not going to be able to see yet. So when you are ready to make a page online, you must make sure that you click on that button, and then it will automatically be available on your website. Another thing you can do with your web pages, you can see my helpful websites is at the top here, which means it's going to be the first menu option. I prefer to have my home page as the top menu option, so I'm going to use this button next to it that says Move Up. And now my home page is the very first option over here, and you will see my helpful websites has moved down to the bottom. Now I want to view what my website looks like so far now that I've added content to it. So I'm going to click on View My Website, And you can see now automatically my helpful websites, because I turned it online, is now available. And I'm going to click on helpful websites, and now you can see the content is there that I just added. This process can be repeated as many times as you want, as many links as you want to have in your menu on your New York Learn website. You will always come to the right of where it says My Website Pages and click Add a Web Page. And remember to put your title in, put your content in, and then hit Save, which will bring you back to the Website Builder section.